It's amazing the effects that some cutting-edge technologies can have on historical research, and that's the issue at hand to discuss with our next guest, Daniel B. Wallace, the founder and director of an institute that uses modern technology to rediscover the ancient world. It's an 8-year-old non-profit institute called CSNTM. And Dan, that stands for?
CSNTM is an acronym that stands for the Center for the Study of New Testament Manuscripts. Our mission, quite simply, is to take high-resolution digital photographs of ancient handwritten manuscripts of the New Testament. We use state-of-the-art equipment, and the images that are produced are really stunning.
Well, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Why do this?
Well, for 2 reasons. First, manuscripts are deteriorating. They're getting lost, ravaged by time, wars, rats, even weather. 5 years ago, the library of an ancient European monastery caught on fire. All the manuscripts were destroyed, and not one of them had ever been photographed. This is knowledge that is lost to humanity forever. And it's a tragedy that does not need to be repeated. Our first mission, therefore, is to digitally preserve these ancient documents. And second, we photograph these manuscripts to recover as much as possible the original words of one of the most significant books of all time, the New Testament. Every printed Bible is based on ancient manuscripts. By making digital photographs and new discoveries available online, CSNTM is helping to lay the foundation for all future Bible translations.
Well, the best thing is here we get to hear some of these stories. Can you give us an example of one that was rescued?
Absolutely. During World War II, Hitler sent soldiers to the mountains of Albania. They knew about an ancient manuscript of the Gospels, and they went there to confiscate it from a monastery. The soldiers gathered all the monks and the old men of the village, and then they threatened them with their lives. They demanded to know where the manuscript was. To a man, these monks and old men all denied knowing its whereabouts. They must have been very convincing, too, because the Nazis actually believed them. But they did know where the manuscript was. They had hidden it under the floor of the sanctuary. Today, this manuscript is housed at the National Archives of Albania, and it's considered by the United Nations to be one of the world's great treasures. We had the privilege of photographing it in 2007.
What are the oldest New Testament manuscripts that exist today?
They come from the 2nd century, nearly 1900 years ago.
Have these photographic expeditions yielded any discoveries?
Quite a few, actually. We found, in fact, scores of manuscripts. CSNTM is leading the effort to discover these ancient documents, manuscripts that have been lost for centuries.
We should probably direct our listeners where they can find out more.
You can visit our website, csntm.org. That's csntm.org. Stories of our expeditions and manuscript discoveries, as well as images of manuscripts, are all on the site.
Dan, thanks for joining us. Daniel B. Wallace is the founder and director of the Center for Study of New Testament Manuscripts, and they're on the web at www.csntm.org.